It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little extra. Uncensored, unedited, and almost uninterrupted. Get ready for the most extra podcast known to man. The Ace and TJ Show presents the Extra Funny Podcast.
We never did talk about the story about the panties, did we?
I don't really.
I asked about it.
I'm going to need more detail.
Well, when I was asking about it earlier this morning, and then our guests came in and knew that it was a mom and her children, and I think put the panties story aside, so we can go ahead and do that now.
Okay.
Even though they're still in the room.
Yeah, no, we didn't talk about that. That's the woman in Britain that's leaving her underwear in the bakeries or whatever.
Right. Okay. So now we've talked about it.
I thought we were talking about it.
She's an OnlyFans person, but then again, who's not?
Right.
Right.
Well, yeah.
And she makes videos of herself leaving her panties in different places, and she's not going around with an extra pair of drawers and all. She takes them off, and she's wearing a skirt or a dress, and she takes them off and then leaves them. Like in this one, she left them in the grocery store. She's left them in vending machines before and things like that. She says that she's leaving them a gift, a donation, leaving a donation at the supermarket. But then people are mad, like, don't put your nasty drawers up in the grocery store.
Well, and I think it's in England. They've let her know that they're looking for her.
Yeah,
that they'll arrest her when they see her because it's a violation of the law.
But I mean, that's just typical British behavior, though.
Is it?
Yeah, none of the British people has manners.
Oh my gosh!
I did not realize that the British.
Yeah.
Is it like a business card, like a call? Advertising her business somehow?
No, she's just wearing. She just says, "Hey, this is funny," and she posts videos on her Instagram.
Yeah,
and it helps promote her OnlyFans and stuff like that. So she's just a regular.
Yeah, I saw it on Twitter.
Dirt bag, basically, just an old dirt bag.
She's just standing in the bakery section of this grocery store wearing a skirt and takes them on, and you don't see anything. And then just takes them and then puts them in like that little tray slides out that's got little muffins or something on it.
That's like tampering with food. That's a biohazard.
And that's what they've said. Like, that's illegal. You're going to jail when we find you.
Ugh.
Now,
I think she's Spanish or something.
No, she says she's British.
Is she British?
But she was at I think the store she has been banned from is called Spain.
Okay.
Which doesn't make much sense because it says she's banned from Spain.
So somebody
and other stores.
So somebody videos her doing this, and then they upload it, and that's promotions for her OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm. And okay, I know the guys are waiting for this. Fingers at the ready to start typing and searching. Her name's Chloe Lopez.
Hideous.
And
all right.
Gross. Wouldn't even bother looking it up.
Yeah. It says that she often posts videos on Instagram showing her taking off her panties in public and leaving them behind as a quote unquote donation.
Oh.
It's like people just don't have any shame anymore, you know? It's just like, come on.
Anything to promote.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I was considering doing this to promote our show, like around town, hitting some grocery stores.
Take your underwear off.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that.
But she just lay the panties on top of the containers, or does she open the container and put them inside?
Ugh.
Like if there's like say there's a container full of muffins, does she open it and put the panties in there, or just put it on the packaging?
The one that was highlighted on Twitter, it's like the grocery store, the little doors open, and you pull it. There's a tray, like a stack of trays of muffins or whatever, and she opened the little glass door, slid the muffin tray out, stuck them in an empty slot, pushed the tray back in there, and then closed the door, and then walked away.
Well, and then I'm looking at another one where she just walks up to the refrigerated section, like where you have the butter and all of that
Right.
stuff. Just not behind a door, but it's refrigerated in there, and it looks like she's actually put the drawers in the container of something.
Ugh. What's going on?
Hey, people just, I mean, they don't know how to act.
Yeah,
Brother Riggins, they just don't know how to act. Yeah, so
Maybe though she's on to something. Maybe we could start. I could start putting my underwear in places, and like when people look at it, you got aced. Check out Ace and TJ every day.
You got aced.
AceTJ.com. You got aced.
Yeah.
Does she have like a QR code on her panties so people can find her?
There we go, Rob. Let's do it with a QR code.
they can, you mean find her on the social media?
Yeah, like if they find her
No.
her panties, do they go, oh, this is who they belong to?
Yeah, well, I would think that, I mean, she probably has enough of a following that people who care about that.
Would know.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And if what she's doing is illegal, I mean, that would just help the police find her, right? If you
Oh,
had a
yeah,
QR
yeah,
code.
that makes sense.
And I just watched the video. That QR code is going to have to be extra, extra small
Yeah, because those
to
are,
fit on these
yeah.
panties.
And then it shows her putting it up in the vending machine with the snack machine and all that. It's just like, come on.
Chloe Lopez, you bad girl.
But you know what it comes down to? Here's the thing. For years and years, pranks were only done by men.
That's a good point.
Women never did pranks until the social medias came along.
So you're saying
Then they
shouldn't-
started pranking.
women shouldn't be pranking?
I don't know. It's just like pranks are so stupid, and it's one of those deals where people would say I'm being sexist, but it's the opposite. I think women are better than men when it comes to that type of thing. Women are better, meaning not better at pranks, but better for not doing pranks, like better people.
Yeah. I'd agree.
And women do pranks. 99% of the time, the victim is their husband or boyfriend.
Yeah.
They never are the ones you see going into like Kohl's and pranking other people. It's always the husband or the boyfriend is the victim of their prank.
Yeah.
You know why, Riggins?
What?
Because with all these equal rights and stuff, women feel like that they need to be funny,
Okay.
and you don't. You don't need to be funny.
No, you just
You can be funny in a different way. Don't be funny using man humor. Be funny using woman humor.
Yeah, you're better than man humor is what you're
Yes.
saying.
You're throwing your drawers around. I mean, if it were a guy doing
That's
it,
a
you'd be
guy
like,
thing.
that's just a guy
Exactly.
stuffing his drawers in the muffins.
Putting his
Bro, what are
putting
you
his
doing?
drawers in a in his buddy's
yeah.
McDonald's breakfast bag. Hey, I got you some breakfast.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, dude. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's just totally different.
I ain't eating it now, man.
Oh, you put your drawers in there. Come on, man.
You ate my drawers.
That is such a dude thing.
You see what I'm saying? It's just like, come on, ladies, you're better than that.
That's very true. I didn't think of it in that way. I just thought it was dumb and gross, but I didn't think of it in that way.
Because too many women trying to. I mean, and there are two different styles of comedy
Yeah.
for men and women. It's that whole women trying to be like men. It's the only way that they can prove that they're just as good as a man is by doing men things. Because that's when they get celebrated for doing men things, you know?
Yeah, that's a good point. This is not the case. You should not be doing it.
Not good. Now, everybody loves a funny woman, but that's not funny.
Yeah.
Women doing pranks is not funny. Unless they're part of acting out a prank that their husband or boyfriend has concocted. You know,
Yeah, that's going to be
like old Luke Bryan. Now, he brings his wife into doing pranks on his old mama, you know.
Okay.
Now, that's funny.
Is it?
Yeah, but if she had it set up where he stepped on a rake or something and started laughing, that wouldn't be good.
I got you, Mom.
No, I mean if the wife set up the prank to get Luke Bryan
Bryan,
to,
yeah.
to step on a rake or something.
I'd watch that.
So now we have a new blueprint
Yeah, this is bad.
to get women to stop trying to be funny.
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little something extra. This is the Extra Funny Podcast.